What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turno, with my co-host, Brian Limper, and we are back to regular scheduled programming because it's, well, not Friday anymore, but it's a Saturday morning, early.
Close enough.
Normal time when we record this podcast.
Yeah, close enough. We're there.
We're here, and we're ready. Maybe. Maybe.
Second episode of the year.
We watched second episode of the year. We watched a lot of videos to prepare, as we do. Lots and lots of videos, so.
The best part is you gotta watch the vids that have nothing to do with what you're actually doing.
Yep. That's how you get ready for things.
As soon as we're done with this episode, I'm gonna click on this one that says La Seraphim Love Shot cover. So.
Yep. And that's, spoiler, that's not the episode today.
It's not, but they might be a part of it.
Could be.
We'll see.
Never know.
But yeah, so this is gonna be, I guess, a good follow-up to last week's episode where we gave the winner of the fantasy draft. So this year, we said we're going to start early, which you can't really start any earlier than this because it's the first week of the new year.
Oh, yeah.
So no one's going to lose out on really any points because no one's put out any songs yet. Well, technically, no one's put out any songs yet. We'll see. Depends on who gets drafted. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're getting out of the way early this year, so that way we're not like in the middle of February and everyone's already put out bangers.
Yeah.
I don't know. The draft's a fun.
Get them before they come out.
It's all about timing. Life's about timing, and this is going to be timed right. But before we do that, we're bringing back our awesome segment where we try random energy drinks that I find and we buy, or we find and we buy.
Absolutely. We got some good ones today. Maybe.
This year, I say we're going to do it every single year, and we never do it. But I'm going to keep a running tally of every energy drink that we ever try.
We need to.
And we're going to keep it on this sheet. I'll make a more official one later. And we're going to rank them 1 through 10. 5s being like somebody offered it to you and they had it. You just like, okay.
You drink it if you didn't have to pay.
Anything below that, you're never going to get again. And anything above that, obviously, is really good. And 10's like, this is like the best thing you've ever had. So,
let's get on it. We got the nice cups.
For all of our fans who are longtime listeners of this, you know we like to do this all the time. But the other day I was at a place, maybe you've heard of it, called Dollar General.
Oh, yeah.
And there was these energy drinks that I saw, but I don't know if they're good or bad because they were $1 a piece, and there's only 2 on the shelves.
Oh, gosh.
So I don't know if that means everyone bought them because they liked them, or everybody bought them, didn't buy them, so they never restocked them.
Yeah. But
it's called Intense Energy. Well, never mind. The I's not there. It is Intense. Intense.
The letter N. Tense.
I mean, it looks pretty legit. It's from Tennessee, apparently. But this first flavor we're trying is called Power Punch. All right. It's not the color of a normal, like a fruit punch.
Kind of blue.
So
it looks kind of blue.
It smells kind of not.
It is. It
looks like
red.
Fruit punch.
It looks like fruit punch.
We're gonna give this a
smell
rating.
Smells like punch too.
It seems like it's very thick, like cough syrup.
I know. I don't know about that.
All right, let's try it. Honestly, it just kind of tastes like a generic.
Yeah.
Very thick
kind of
taste.
Tastes
to
like
it.
cough syrup.
So, it has a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah, it does not get better as it goes down.
Intense. I'm sorry, I'm writing this out real fast.
Oh man. Yeah, the aftertaste sucks.
I'm gonna give that maybe a 3.
Yeah, I mean I probably will too, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've had worse, but this was not very great.
Like if somebody gave it to me, I wouldn't really want to drink it.
It was $1.
But also, it was not the worst thing I've ever had.
For like a couple seconds in the beginning, it was not horrible.
I don't know. It's got a weird. Next, we have another one, and this is called Berry Voltage.
I'm actually expecting it to just taste just like the one we just had.
I know.
That one kind of seems like super cherry.
I don't even know. They all just kind of smell.
This one is more clear, champagne kind of color.
I'm not really sure how to explain it.
Oh, this smells really weird. This smells almost kind of like Rockstar.
Oh. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
I don't know. I think I like that one more though.
I'll give it a 3 just because the other one was. I don't know.
Man, I don't even know what. I can give that one a 4, I guess, because I think I liked it a little more than the other one. But
that was like the worst version of Rockstar you're probably gonna have.
It kind of was like a Rockstar. I don't know. Maybe because I already had the bad taste in my mouth. I feel like that one, the bad taste wasn't as bad, but
I don't know.
That could have just
Here
been...
you go. I'm sure I'll probably sip on that through the show.
That's the best thing is I say I don't like it, and then it's here in front of me, so I just drink the whole thing.
It'll be gone by the end of the show.
And it'll be gone and off the pee. But, I mean, for $1...
I can't say, like...
For $1...
100%, not the worst energy drinks we've had ever.
No.
On the show. Not even close. Just not great.
Not great. Not really even average, but
I guess
they're just not great.
I don't know. Honestly, I think I like the fruit punch one more.
No, I like the berry one for sure.
All right, well,
dang, first, I thought for some reason it was randomly 23 calories. It's 230.
It's a lot.
They got a lot of sugar in these.
It's a lot.
Holy crap! Maybe I won't drink that much more.
But that concludes our first energy drink testing of the season. I really wish I kept a total beforehand so I could know how we did last year. 'Cause we had a bunch last year.
We had a lot. We had all sorts of stuff too. I mean, it's not limited. Well, it's usually energy type stuff, but pretty much if we see something interesting to drink,
There was one episode where we drank like 8 Mountain Dews.
Dude, different Mountain Dews. Then the one day we had a bunch of different like healthy energy drinks, like the health ones.
And now we're going to be getting some more energy drinks
coming up, which we'll have to try.
I think I told you that one of the guys I work with, his son lives in California, is trying to start his own energy drink company. So he's sending us samples of his energy drinks that he makes at home.
Dude, we need to try it on here.
Yeah, he's going to send them to him so we can
so like
try them.
Is he just like in a kitchen, like concocting a thing and like, this is what I want it to be? Man, we need to make one.
He showed me a video of him with a vat of things he making. He actually hand makes the labels for all of his cans and everything.
Dang. We need to make one.
I don't remember what it's called, but I'll look it up. But yeah, he's sending us some samples so we can try them for the show.
Oh man.
I told him
this sugar, I'm definitely going to be like, this is really going to wake me up.
I told him if we like him, we'll let him sponsor us.
That's a big if. I feel like I don't know. We've had good ones. We've had really bad. We've kind of had all over the place. I don't think I've ever had one that we've had that I've been so blown away that I'm like, I need to continue to go back and buy this. But we've had some good ones. Honestly, I think if I had to pick one that I remember was probably the most impressive first drink I've ever had of what we did was the gingerbread Mountain Dew.
Oh, that was super good.
That was a 10 out of 10. Impressive. Awesome. I guess not energy.
It's also weird because there's so many of them. I don't know if I can remember all of them, but I'm sure there's some that I drank. I thought this was really good, but I've drank it so many times.
Yeah, it's just
I
like,
can't even remember.
And I'm just like, you know what? Let's just get a Red Bull.
Yeah, pretty much. We did try a bunch. Maybe we'll try all the Red Bulls one day.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those.
That'd be fun to rank like all the colors of those. But this one, I don't know, not the greatest.
All right, well,
$2 spent though. I mean, usually an energy drink is more than that.
I'm glad we didn't like start out with like a 9 or a 10, and then everything else for the rest of the season is just a disappointment.
This was I was kind of thinking. I was like, not a horrible one to start with because it wasn't the worst that we've ever had.
So you can definitely like go lower because there's been some really crappy ones. But it'll be easy to go higher.
But we definitely have room to improve, and that's what it's all about.
All right. Well, that was a solid 10 minutes.
Thanks, Intense.
I know, right? Intense. So, now that that's out of the way, there's been some, I guess, K-pop stuff announced over the last couple of days. Like, there's a bunch of comebacks happening from actually some groups we're excited about, like XG, Signature.
Gosh. If you have
apparently After School's having some crazy 14-year celebration.
Okay, I just want to somehow figure out. I think we are like the Signature whisperers,
dude.
Because when we like talk about them being on like their deathbed of like, well, I don't know, they've been gone a while. They have comebacks. So
who's the other one? There's another group that's coming back.
XG looks incredible. I'm really excited for XG.
I don't know. There's a couple of them that are been announced that are pretty sick. Taehyung's got a sweet comeback he's having with
he is back.
Somebody from BTS that I don't remember.
You know what? I do not remember who it was. It wasn't.
Was it Jimin?
I think so.
Maybe.
What a comeback for Taehyung. I'm excited. He went to the Black label, and here we go. He's gonna have a song, and it looks like it's gonna be sick.
So
I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
I'm trying to think what other K-pop news there is.
We got YG's girl group.
New
girl group is coming.
YG's new girl group is coming.
I've seen a bunch of rumors, so I mean, Who knows? It's definitely going to be a bigger group compared to other YG ones since they both just had 4.
I thought we talked about Natty debuting in a group last week or a couple weeks ago.
We did a little bit.
But if not, Natty's getting ready to debut in a new group, and that's looking good.
With it's just funny when you look at that kind of stuff and then you try to find information about the trainees. You're like, who are these random people I've never heard of? And then they've like produced songs with like Idol and like, or they were former YG trainee. Like,
and they're like 17.
And these people are just like already been in the business. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but that should be cool. I don't know. We'll see what this new YG group has. From what I've seen, they look like some youngins. So I don't know, but we don't know. We don't know until they actually debut. I mean, it's YG, so I'm sure that they'll be pretty cool.
Also, update: we're gonna go see NCT 127 on
Holy
Monday.
crap.
It's like 2 days.
The biggest news.
So that's gonna be pretty sweet.
No big deal. Our first official boy group concert.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a fun update pod on that on the drive home.
We are excited. First show on the tour.
It is the very first show on the tour. It's the first stop Chicago.
Back to back. Who knew we'd go to back-to-back K-pop concerts at the United Center?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Who knew? Like a few months apart.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
But we are going to see NCT 127.
And then we said it in previous episodes that eventually we knew, despite all of our hate and dislike, New Jeans would get there for us eventually. And Oh My G is a freaking banger.
I mean, they're not there for me.
That song's been like, I don't know about them as a group.
No.
But that song's friggin', I listen to it all the time. It's so good.
I think it's a good song.
I actually think it's like might be my favorite song of the year so far. So
I don't think that way at all. I don't know. I think it's okay.
It's just so catchy. It gets stuck in my head all the time. Well, it's because I listen to it all the time, but
yeah, I mean,
it's such a good song.
It's a good song. Yeah, I like
Ditto, I was not a fan of. I don't really care enough.
Like, I thought that one was good too. I've just never thought any of their songs were that great to me. None of them have been that great to me.
Well, for me, anyways, friggin' OMG is a banger.
Yeah,
Love
dude.
it.
Dude, you're on your way, man. You're
So,
on your way. I mean, we already said that this is inevitable.
It would happen eventually.
It'll get me eventually too. It's just, I don't know. They're obviously very popular, and I can't wait to see them headlining KCON.
BPMs that get me every time. Thanks, Signature.
It's also just, I don't know. I think just it's not like some little engine that could group that came out. They're freaking from Hybe. Of course they're going to be good, and of course they're going to be popular. Of course they're going to have backing.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because that's just like people act like. It's like, oh, I'm like, no, they're from one of the biggest companies with the biggest groups. Like,
apparently just like own everybody.
They can do whatever they want. Like, and they
had like a video, I guess, where they did like sports activities with all the Hybe groups that Marcus made us watch the other day. Dude, they have so many groups. Like, they have
probably
so many popular groups.
Way more ones I don't even know.
I didn't know 17 was part of their groups.
What? I didn't either.
Yeah, like they bought out a bunch of apparently smaller companies, and they have like 17.
Wasn't 17 with Cube?
That's Pentagon.
Dude, I will never understand that. There's been we can go like years on this podcast. I will never understand which one's
Speaking
which.
of Pentagon, Huey's in freaking Boys Planet. So that's just an easy win for him. He's going to be apparently the Eugen of this season.
That's kind of weird that they did the same similar type thing. But, man, well, shout out to them because they have a big following. I mean, they're a pretty big group.
I don't remember what the other groups were. I mean, they got TXT.
Who's awesome.
They got La Seraphim. They got...
Who's awesome.
New Jeans.
Who's all huge.
They got a BTS whenever BTS decides to come back.
MBD, who are just like...
They had somebody else. I can't remember who it was, though. But, I mean, they got a bunch of groups. So, I mean, they, like, literally cornered the market on buying. Don't they have Vives? Or maybe that's somebody else. I thought they had like... Oh, wait. I think that G-Friend, and then they left. So maybe they don't have...
Really just... I don't know.
Oh, Promise 9.
Oh, they do. You're right.
That's who it was.
They're like... We kind of didn't know what was going to happen to Promise, and then they I guess bought them as a group in a way of like the whatever, and they, they've had a few comebacks since.
I thought they had another boy group.
Man, what a stacked...
Let me check the info and stats.
What a stacked...
department.
I mean...
So, I mean, they got...
So they are like the new...
Corporation.
Third...
Hybe Corporation. Not even a company, it's corporation.
So why is it not Big Hit anymore?
I don't know.
Now it's Hybe. I don't like it.
It says the company has multiple subsidiaries including Big Hit, Source Music, Pledis, Belief Labs, KOZ Entertainment, and Adore, collectively known as the Hybe label.
So yeah, they're just like buying all these other things.
Pretty much.
That's how Fromus is there. No big deal.
Seems good.
Seems like a pretty good team, if you ask me.
That is.
That team's like never losing.
Man, that's balling.
Speaking of Weverse, though, quick before we start, someone's in a fan club.
Oh yeah, I'm now.
Since we literally just went and spent a ton of money on that app.
And a lot of time. It took forever.
Holy crap! But we are in some fan clubs.
Oh, believe.
Same.
Which I think is weird. I messaged you how they changed the I to an E, even though it's like a play on words, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So why would it matter if it's an I or an E? I don't understand that.
I don't know.
Because it's Billy, but the name of their fandom's Believe.
Yeah.
But they changed it from Billie to Bellie apostrophe VE.
It's confusing.
But if it's just like going to be Believe anyways, why would you just leave it Billie?
You think for the sake of what they're trying to do, it would be BI.
Yeah, just like for the sake of...
It's an awesome fandom name.
Not continuality, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Branding purposes, just make it the same thing. I don't understand.
It's an awesome fandom name, but they probably should have just kept it an I. Like, it's genius.
I was not a believer, but I am a believer.
Believer. You're right. Hey, you're right. But you absolutely are. We're gonna get our.
I did everything I could to get into that. Super confusing, but I did it.
You did.
Thanks, third-party platform that almost got my credit card shut down. Shout out to you, Japan.
Couldn't stop me. So yeah, that'll be sick. And then I joined the La Seraphim one.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be sick too. Gotta shout out that free fandom kit with $37 shipping.
Yeah, I was gonna say my fandom kit was...
The stuff is so cheap, the shipping just sucks.
It was like $12 and you got like so much stuff, and the shipping here is like $37.
It's $40. Like, alright, whatever. I mean, you gotta be joining the fandom though.
But I mean, based off other
fandom stuff's the best.
Other stuff that we bought, it's like, I mean, it's in the ballpark of how much it would cost, so it's not like anything crazy.
I mean, we're not either shy to spending money on things, so we'll leave it at that.
What other fandoms do I have?
There's also like
fandom update. I know I have a Wise One fandom card, which doesn't exist anymore.
Hey, that lasts forever though. You gotta hold on to that one.
I'm on the WJSN fandom. I'm in that.
Maybe they need to. I wonder if they'll do like a new one. I don't know.
I did not get in the Kepler one because I missed on that because you told me about it and I completely forgot about
They'll
it.
do another one, I'm sure.
I'll never be in the CLC one, so nothing really matters anyways.
You know, I don't think anybody is.
That might be it, honestly. And then I'm in the Billy one now. I know you're in a couple more than I am.
I was just in ITZY and then Kepler since the ITZY 2, they've had 2, and then Kepler's just started. I had to do Blackpink to get our tickets. That's literally the only reason I'm in that one. I didn't even get anything for that. It's just like it's like online. It's literally to get the benefits for tickets. I'm a blink. And then I did Billy and La Seraphim. So 5.
You never did the Red Velvet one?
No.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were in a Red Velvet.
You know, did I? I don't know. Honestly, I kind of only count it if I get my name on a card.
Yeah.
And I never got my name on a card for that or Blackpink, so.
That's fair.
That's honestly, well, I would have joined La Seraphim anyway, but like, that was kind of a reason I wanted to get it too, is like, because I feel like that's just going to be a trend of like, oh, the fandom gets the early access to shit. And
well, I was going to say,
now it's like,
the one cool thing about it is it really comes in handy because if we go see Justin in Korea, we literally can use our fandom stuff to go do stuff.
Dude, we got to go to every Billy event.
Like, that's when you get like the text and stuff about, oh, you know, we're having the birthday party or early access to go see him at like Music Core or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So that's going to be sick.
I just love getting the little card. So yeah, I mean, I guess technically I'm in 5 of them.
I'll never forget when I first got my Wise One card because this was like when I was brand new to fandoms and stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. I was like, sick, my name's on here. I got my own fandom number. Like, this is so cool. I'm like, is this like a random number? Like, how do they come up with this? Like, this is awesome. Looked at it. It was just my birthday.
That's how they get you, man. That's how you get identified out
dude,
there.
I'm so confused. I was like, what's going on?
It's so legit, though. I love.
But it's like a credit card. You like sign the back of it.
Legitimately, like, it's my favorite thing. That's why, dude, you know what you need to get in if they have? Well, they'll have one eventually, I'm sure. Ooh, I would get in that one in a heartbeat. But the insert one,
I need to get an index one.
I haven't seen anything though about theirs.
Insert spelled very similar to intense.
Oh gosh, intense. Which here I am drinking it.
It'll be gone by the end of the show.
It will be. I do it every time. I don't even like it. I just hear it's here, so I just sip on it. So
I already spent the $1. Might as well drink it.
And then I don't know. I can't really think of other ones I'd like at the moment. What I'm trying to get, but sure, Why not?
Yeah, I wish I got the Kepler one, but I forgot all about
They'll
it.
do another one. I'll definitely do that one again. I mean, I want to stay in the Kepler one from
I want to be a Kepion.
the Keplian or whatever the hell it is.
Keplions.
I don't really know how it... I guess it's like a year. I think the ITZY one was like a year, and then they did another one, so I'm not sure how.
Gotcha.
Because like when we looked up... I just remember looking up the CLC one, and it was like a solid 2-week period, like in 2017.
Closed it down.
I was like, gosh, man.
I'm gonna get the Stacy one. Whatever that was, Stacy one.
It sucks because we missed it.
I know.
Well, we can get... It's done because...
We just can't get like the benefit stuff.
Yeah,
now.
and again, that's how they're starting to do it now, but it's stupid because you gotta get the benefits.
Yeah.
You gotta get the card.
It's alright. We'll figure that out. I'm sure they'll have another one because they're pretty popular.
Yeah. I'll definitely do getting the Stacy one if they ever do that again.
But that's enough life updates. It's time for the draft. 23 minutes into the show.
Heck yeah.
So for those who don't know, we've done a draft pretty much every year since we've been a podcast because we love doing fantasy drafts.
Mm-hmm.
And the way ours works is we have a point system where every comeback is 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Then every 1 million views on a video is 1 point. Max is 200 million views, so that way, unlike the first time we had it, it just doesn't get out of control if you get like a super popular group, because it will happen. Then for every music show award you win, you get 2 points. So I guess the simplest way to put it is, say Kepler comes back and you have Kepler. They have 10 million views on their video. They win a show award win. So it's going to be 10 million, or 10 points, right? Plus the 2 points for the show award and the 5 points for the comeback. So that's automatically 17 points for that group, right?
Yep.
And it all gets tallied up at the end of the year, and you can like make moves, trades, whatever you want to do, but that's essentially how it works. The only group that I cut out this year, because I don't think they're technically a group that's going to be doing anything, I don't want to hose anybody by drafting them, is BTS.
I think it's fair to just not have them.
Because like I said, they're not really a group right now.
It's kind of like
I don't even know if they're coming back. And like subunit stuff and solo stuff doesn't count, so there's no point in having them there.
It's honestly, yeah, that's probably a good call. That's a good call.
We also don't count Japanese comes back. I can't talk. We also don't count Japanese comebacks or American comebacks just because it's way easier for me to tally up at the end, and they barely give any points to anybody throughout the year anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But last year, we did it where we randomly picked names based off like a ranking system. When I looked them up online, I looked up, like on Ranker or whatever it was, and I took the most popular groups, and they got like first tier, which would be like, for lack of a better term, like your all-star groups. Like those are like the big hitters that get all the points, right?
Right.
Then you got to draw names out of the second tier, which would be like your middle guys, like they're well-known, but they're not like to the point where they're like big like the other groups yet.
Yeah.
And then the third tier is where you fill out the most of your roster, and those are all like newer groups, new groups, some groups that like have been around for a long time, but they don't really do much anymore, but they could still possibly have a comeback and get you some points.
Right.
Now this year, I kind of did the same thing, but instead of doing it based off the Ranker site or whatever it was I used, I went down the list, but I moved the groups where I thought it was appropriate based off their points from last year and my heart.
Sure.
So like there's a group that was like ranked 50th, but last year they're like one of the top 3 groups in getting points. They shouldn't be in like the lowest tier that we have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's pretty much going to go this year. Hopefully that made sense. If not, I'm sorry. But that's the best way I can explain it.
It's okay.
But we're going to draw some random names. And the way it's going to work is the person, I think we did it like this last year, I don't remember, but whoever had the lowest finish last year is going to get the first name drawn out of the thing.
Yep.
So it's going to go whoever finished 8th, the 7th, 6th, so they get the first pick, kind of like any draft you do except for the NBA.
Right.
Because the NBA doesn't make any sense.
It really is weird.
But without further ado, it's time to turn over to the commissioner for the first pick of the 2023 KPK Fantasy Draft. All right. Welcome, everybody. So, first up, with the first pick in the KPK Fantasy Draft is going to be Mike. The first pick in the 2023 draft for Mike's going to Stray Kids.
Pretty good.
It's a pretty good pick, Mike. I think it's already better than any pick you had last year.
Heck yeah, dude. I think that's a solid pick, and I swear Stray Kids comes back all the time.
They do, and everybody loves them.
And they're like the second most popular boy group behind BTS.
So, good pick. So, next up, I'll let Justin pick his own.
Sweet. Let's see.
So he finished in 7th place, so he gets his next.
Heck yeah.
We'll see who he gets here.
I have got... Oh, back. Itzy.
Hey, that's good.
Back on my team.
That's a good
I think...
one.
How many years have we done it? 4 years now?
Yeah, this is either 3 or 4. No, I think it's 4.
This is the 4th.
Yeah, this is
the 4th. So this is I've had them 3 out of 4 years.
Dude, it's fate.
All right, I'll take Itzy for sure.
I'll let you pick the next one for Zeg because then I'll pick mine at 4.
All right, Zeg, let's see what you got in the top tier. Zeg finishing in 6th place. And these are really wrapped up well.
I had to wrap them up.
And speaking of who we're going to see, NCT 127.
Hey, that's a good one. All right, I finished in 5th place. So my first round pick, let's see what it's going to be. Is it going to be twice this year?
I know, right? Like, how's that even happen?
Let's see. I got it.
They are coming back.
New Jeans.
That's a big one.
That's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good one, Bob.
I mean, there's like points on the board already.
Next, you can pick. You got Mango. She
Mango.
finished in 4th place.
That's almost a top 3.
Also, for anyone who's curious, all these people are people on our Discord, so that's how they got to be
Yeah,
in
if
it.
you want to play, come to the Discord.
Yeah, come to the Discord.
Oh, man. Would have been great for this last year, but I'm sure they'll do well.
Ooh,
Idol.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Idol is a good one. I think they're going to have another big year. Because I don't know why they would not with all this momentum.
Next, coming in 3rd place, also a surprising fact for all of you guys, we've not had a back-to-back winner yet in any of the seasons that we've had.
See, that's real fairness.
It's actually pretty good.
That is good.
Marcus gets Blackpink. So we'll see if it's going to be a Blackpink year or not.
It was last year, so I'm not sure this year. I'm not sure.
That's always the fun, huh?
We'll see, because they always kind of go year on, year off. And
next
now
we have Josh, who somehow finished in 2nd place.
Yep, no one cares about that, but let's see who he gets. He gets TXT.
It's a pretty good one.
Not bad, not bad.
And then the final pick of the first round is going to go to Arsis, who crushed all of us this year.
Probably going to win again.
And he got...
With...
Ive.
That's a real good one.
It's a real...
You know Ive's going to have some comebacks.
It is. So now we're going to go to the next level with our 4 remaining ones. They're all going to go into the 2nd tier here. The cup system's a beautiful system, huh?
There it is.
So we can just pick them in the same order as what we did last one. So that way you can pick yours and I'll pick mine.
Sure.
So that concludes our first round. And now we're moving to the 2nd round.
Happy with the pick.
So with the 9th pick, first pick in the 2nd round, we have Mike.
With...
And he's going to get In Hypen.
Speaking of...
Okay.
Not bad. Someone asked me who my bias was in the other day, and I said, I don't know. And they were like, oh, I know it's so hard to choose. And I was like, right?
You get it?
That's a true story. I was like, yep.
It's funny.
It could have been. I don't know any of the members yet.
Let's see who's Justin's 2nd round pick.
The boys.
There you go.
I don't know if they really do anything, but that's okay. They're going to do stuff this year.
It's a good amount of points last year.
Their name just bothers me. All right.
Next, he's picking for Zeg.
Zeg. Oh, he's going to be happy about this when he gets Dreamcatcher.
Hey, nice.
Sorry, Alan.
That's
Even though you're not playing.
Next, picking for me. Let's see what we got. Let's see who my number 2 team is. Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. It's going to be ATs.
That's a good one.
I feel like I end up with them all the time. I feel like I drafted them a lot, too.
Yeah, I feel like even in the random draft, we just get the same people
Yeah,
somehow.
it's weird. I don't understand it. Next up, we got Mango.
You got ATs, so Mango is going to take... Ooh, nice. La Seraphim.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Man, she's got a freaking squad.
Is it the year of Mango?
I don't know, man. She's got Idol and La Seraphim so far. It's pretty good.
That's,
Next,
that
we
would've
got
been
Marcus,
really
who has
good.
Blackpink. Let's see who he's got. Here, he's going to get. 2nd team on the board for Marcus is Billy.
That's fun.
A lot of beats.
They should have comebacks, so should be some points.
Next up, we got Josh.
Hopefully it's nobody good. Oh, he got N-Mix.
Of course he did.
Josh always ruins everything.
And now we got Arsis, whose first pick was Ive.
N-Mix, very solid pick.
And his next pick's going to be...
Somehow he got BTS.
Treasure.
He got Treasure, which, I don't know.
They did pretty good.
They're really not bad, actually. They're like a pretty solid group. They have some good songs.
And that concludes
That's round 2.
round 2. So now we're going into super spicy next 4 rounds, which is going to be a huge pot
Heck
of
yeah.
everybody we have remaining.
Do you know if all the top people are gone?
No, there's still...
There's still some top people.
I think there's still 4 of them.
Oh.
So someone could really pull back-to-back top 2
I didn't
groups.
know. I didn't know if some of those people, like, I didn't know if ATEEZ was considered a top one or not. Or
No, I'm looking at the list.
Or maybe like La Seraphim
I think-
or something.
I don't remember. I don't think any of them were top ones. Maybe La Seraphim.
I just wasn't sure.
So next we have Mike.
Mike.
Oh wait, I was picking for Mike. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, we got to
okay.
go in the order so we can get it. We can get it lined up right.
Absolutely.
So this is Mike's 3rd team. We do 6 teams. First pick of the 3rd round, and he's gonna get Onus. Next
All
we have
right.
Justin with his 3rd
Me.
pick. First 3rd pick.
And I'm gonna get 17.
That's actually-
And I'm taking that for sure.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the top ones
Let's
too.
go. We're building our base with boys.
All right,
Boy
then you
groups.
got Zeg next.
Sorry, I had to drink more energy drink. That's
You
not
gotta-
that good. But now I've drank so much, it's kind of just like, meh.
It's kind of normal.
He gets From Us 9.
Wow.
That's a fun pick. Wish
They
I had
actually,
From Us
they
9.
actually had a lot of comebacks last year. You know,
They
I'm pretty
do.
sure outside NCT, this is the same team Josh got last year.
He'll probably win.
All right.
Actually,
next up,
Arsis is going to win.
I got my 3rd pick, and it's going to be
Dun, dun, dun.
O and F.
O and F. Alrighty.
Like I said, this is where all the real random groups
You
are
just,
at.
you
So
just
you get
don't, you
anybody.
just don't know. Mango, right?
Yeah.
A Pink.
Hey,
That could be something or nothing. You never
Sure.
know.
so I feel like whenever they do come back, because they still are technically a group that comes back,
Lots of fans.
they have a lot of people like them.
Lots of fans.
Next, we have Marcus,
You've
whose previous
earned it.
pick was Billy.
Another
Now
B
he's gonna
group.
get V.
Ah.
Or,
if
If you ask them, it's a BBZ.
BBC.
So technically, almost a B.
Yep, the same sound, kind of.
Next, we
Man,
got Josh.
that's a good team. Josh probably got someone awesome. Of course, W. Jason. He just has the Fog team.
Just drafted all my favorite people. Josh would do this to me.
Gosh darn it.
Next, we have Arsis. And he's going to get, of course, twice.
Yep, and Arsis claims another crown. Congratulations on winning.
Nothing,
We will see you next year.
nothing like getting that 3rd round number 1 team.
Because
pick
twice is coming back. Like they have a
Yep.
comeback. So
here.
we're on
let's
the next
see.
round?
So we got Mike, right?
Mike.
So that's the 3rd round.
Fourth
We're going
round.
to the 4th round with Mike.
So that was definitely a top group.
Yeah, it was. His 4th pick is Omega X. I mean, he's got a lot of boy groups.
Yeah, I don't know about this team, Mike. We'll see though.
Let's see who's Justin going to get.
All right.
Also, for anyone who was
mix it up a
wondering,
little more.
I did count them, and there's actually more girl groups than there is boy groups. In
Wow, I like that.
but it was pretty close, so it's like almost 50-50.
I got Oh My Girl.
I think you had them last year.
Ah.
Hey, they come back.
I mean, I love Oh My Girl, so it's fine. Hopefully, we can have a
Oh,
couple
you got
comebacks.
Zeg.
Zeg. Oh. All right. Ah, he got Kepler.
Dang, he's got a freaking squad.
His team's pretty good. Kepler will have comebacks.
They will. They're definitely going to have comebacks.
They are due.
Next, let's see what I got here. My 4th round team's going to be Astro. I also have a bunch of boy groups.
You do have a lot of boys.
Mango.
All right, Mango. Who is she going to get? Classy.
Okay.
Good old Classy. Who will probably have comebacks?
Marcus is going to get Wavy. They actually just came back.
They did. All right, Josh. What group that Fog loves are you going to get now?
I know. I should just guess it.
Here, what do you think? I don't know. Just throw it
I don't
in.
even know who's left.
You're right. It is
Stacy.
Monster X.
Oh.
That's a good pick. His teams were solid.
I remember last year, Josh's very last pick. He's literally at the very last pick. He was Mr. Irrelevant. It was Ive.
Yep. No big deal. No big deal.
Arsis, your next pick, 4th round pick,
He's
is going to
get
be
someone awesome.
Everglow. We'll see what happens.
You know what? That is just a big old question mark right now. All right.
They could come back and have like a 100 million view video, or just not come back ever.
We've seen them be dominant in the draft, and we've seen them be not dominant at all. So
I remember I drafted them one year; they did nothing.
yeah, that was the year after they were dominant.
I know. So now we're going to start the 5th round. Mike's first 5th round pick, if I could talk,
The cup's hot in there.
XG.
Dang it! I wanted XG.
We all wanted XG.
All right,
let's see who you got.
Let's see who I got. This one's like open already. Oh, great. Super Junior.
Hey.
I'll get a random comeback, I'm sure.
I was going to say, if they come back, that's just easy money.
I'm just preparing for my 7th pick in the next year's draft at this point.
You got Zeg now.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's got Itzy to carry the ship.
I'm just happy they're back.
And 17 is a pretty good pick.
Weekly.
Hey, good for you, Zeg.
They'll come back. They need to get back on track.
I'm sure
what
they'll
they
come
can
back
do.
at least with a song.
Yeah.
Next, I have my 5th round pick. Let's see if I get another boy group. And it's gonna be Nature.
Nice.
Let's go. I'll take that. Probably not gonna come back, but I'll take it. After Limbo exploded him.
Limbo round 2. Mango. Pretty good team so far.
She's all girl groups.
Until now, NCT Dream.
Wow, well that was another one of the last 1st round picks. Like bunch of groups.
Fell in the draft, but here we are.
That's it, Aaron Rodgers. Man, what a freaking squad.
She has a really good team.
I feel like it's just gonna be her and Arsis duking it out.
Arsis is gonna win, probably.
I don't know, man. Mango seems pretty good.
Mango if Idol can replicate what they did this year, then yes.
Marcus, your next pick is Signature.
You're getting points for sure. They're coming back.
See if they get their first ever show win.
Josh. Hopefully someone that doesn't do anything.
Is it JYP?
Purple Kiss. No, it's crazy. How's this possible?
Oh my gosh. That is a lie to all of us.
Purple Kiss probably come back.
Next. And see, these ones in the last tier, like I said, like the kind of new ones. So like people know them, but they don't really pay attention to them, but they always like come back.
But they come back because they're new.
And that's what counts. Arsis, your next pick is Mamamoo. They're still really popular, but I don't know how much they come back.
I mean, yeah, we don't pay too much attention at the moment, but...
Alright, so now we're going to the last round
Last round.
Mike, your 6th and final pick is...
Pixie. Very cool group. Alright, my last team.
Let's see it. Here we go.
Some like random boy group that's going to be awesome.
Just other NCT.
I hope. There are a lot of them. You know what? I'll take it. Cherry Bullet.
Hey, I think you got them last year too.
I think I did. I think my team's almost the same.
Fate. Alright, what's Zeg's last team?
Zeg's last team, as I unravel it, is Woo-Ah.
Okay.
Who consistently comes back and has been getting better each time.
My last pick.
Oh boy, big one. Gotta steal one of Josh's.
Big money.
Steal.
Big money, no whammy.
Steal.
It is Red Velvet.
That's a good one.
All right.
Kind of forgot they were there.
Hopefully they come back more.
They had a couple this last year, so.
All right, we got Mango's last pick.
Mango's last pick. She have to add on to her awesome lineup. She gets Lightsome.
Hey, that's not bad.
So, not horrible. Maybe.
Marcus, your last pick. Oops.
Here it is.
Is Stacy.
Wow, that's an awesome last one for Marcus. Forgot Stacy was still on the board.
Just the magic of the last tier.
I mean, Stacy's gonna come back, I'm sure.
Josh, your last pick is
AB6. Abe6, however you say it.
Oh, yeah, AB6. The weird dude. Very last pick of the draft goes to Arsis, and for those of you who
Mr.
know
Irrelevant.
anything about drafts, this is Mr. Irrelevant.
Who will be this year's Ive?
I know, right? They'll probably just blow up now. It's going to be Extraordinary Heroes.
Okay.
They actually do come back, so maybe one of these days.
I'm not really sure what. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
All right. That's a solid
Teams
draft.
are set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we can look and see what the last
9 people did not get drafted.
And there's also groups I probably didn't even put in here though.
Yeah. That's just the draftable people at the moment.
So, Got 7 was one of them.
Winner.
Icon.
We should just put this as a team and see if we lose to them.
I mean, we can. Here. What did I say it was?
Rocket Punch.
Hold on. We said it was Got 7, right? Winner. Icon.
Rocket Punch.
Rocky Punch.
Oh shoot, Aespa.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. Well, let's call that team Jonathan for no reason.
This is Jonathan right now. 4, 5. So that's the first 6. So we'll just take those first 6 and make it a random team.
Yeah, that can be.
This is the computer-generated
computer
AI
team, and see if we.
So the last 2 picks that we didn't get picked by anybody are Shiny.
Okay.
And Pentagon.
All right.
So that sets us up with our teams for this year. Just to recap for everyone who skipped ahead 44 minutes into the podcast.
Now we can have divisions since it's even.
We could actually.
Or not, but you can still do it.
Mike drafted Stray Kids, Inhypen, Onus, Omega X, XG, and Pixie. Justin got ITZY, The Boys, 17, Oh My Girl, Super Junior, and Cherry Bullet. Zeg got NCT 127, Dreamcatcher, Promise 9, Kepler, Weekly, and Woo-Ah. That's actually a squad too.
Pretty good.
I got New Jeans, ATs, O&F, Astro, Nature, and Red Velvet.
It's pretty good too.
Mango got Idol, La Seraphim, A-Pink, Classy, NCT Dream, and Lightsum. Marcus got Blackpink, Billy, Vives, Wavy, Signature, and Stacy.
That's stacked.
Josh got TXT, Inmix, WJSN, Monster X, Purple Kiss, and AB6. Arsis got Ive, Treasure, Twice, Everglow, Mamamoo, and Extraordinary Heroes. And our team that we're naming Jonathan, our 9th team this year, made up of the remaining groups that nobody got picked, was Got 7, Winner, Icon, Rocket Punch, Aespa, and EXO.
Pretty good team.
It's a pretty good draft.
Yeah.
It's so fun doing the random ones with the tiers because like everyone has an equal chance of getting someone good at each position.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's not like overly crazy.
Teams like going into it are like pretty solid every time. So yeah, good draft. Another one in the books.
Super fun. I love doing the draft. It's so much fun.
We'll see how we do. We'll see if we can beat the computer.
Honestly, I know, right? The guy who just did the auto draft.
I know, honestly.
But yeah, that's pretty fun. Let us know if you guys actually pay attention to the draft and listen to us do it because
we'll see how we do. I mean, we already know we have active people who have come back already that are going to have points, and we have comebacks coming up. So
you have to go figure out what groups already came back so I can subtract those points from the overall totals.
Who gets the first waiver pick?
I'll have to go look at last year's because I think last year's we did it. Whoever got the first pick was like the last on the waivers, so it would mean Arsis has the first.
Oh, because he was the last pick?
Yeah. I think that's how we did it last year. I'll have to look.
I have no idea.
But yeah, I'll figure that out and go put it in the draft once we're done with this episode.
Heck yeah.
So, fun episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll let
next
you know.
week we'll have something fun to do.
We'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, next week we got something awesome on the way. But until then, I'm JT's Fall Girl. That was the 2023 draft.
I think we're the only K-pop podcast that does it.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking, I was like super unique because I'd never seen anyone else do this. With like our scoring and stuff too. Like it's actually really fun.
If you could make your own dream team to draft every year, who would you draft?
Yeah, I just want to know what groups you would want on your team to win the fantasy draft.
I just want you to make a team of 6 groups and see if you can win at the end of the year.
I know. You can get put into the pool.
So, yeah, until next week, enjoy the draft. It'd be fun if we did it and it was like other podcasts did it with us. You know what I'm saying?
It's an idea for next year.
That'd be pretty crazy.
You can just throw out a random email Like, hey, you guys want to do this?
Wanna come
People probably be
draft
like, no.
Live draft.
But it's okay, because we got our buddies in the Discord.
Yeah, if you want to come in the draft, come join the Discord. It's open to everybody.
It's going to be brutal in the divisions this year.
It really is.
But we'll see how it goes. And until then, we love you guys. Peace.
Later.